What is up, Bradford Bass family? Welcome back to the channel. If you saw the thumbnail, it's titled The Truth About the Bass Tracker Classic XL. There's no real particular subject to talk about in this video. I just kind of want to talk about the boat. I enjoy talking about the boat. I haven't talked about it in a while, so it's something I want to do. Now, you know, a lot of the people that follow the Bradford Bass channel, I'd say probably 40-50%. own the Bass Tracker Classic XL or the Bass Tracker Classic or the Bass Tracker Heritage, and maybe even a couple people now own the Bass Tracker 50th anniversary. So a lot of people that follow this channel own at least a boat that's exactly like this or very, very similar, the same hull, or even maybe the Bass Tracker Pro 170, same hull. So I just kind of want to talk about it, you know. And one thing too is a lot of people that are new, or I shouldn't say new, a lot of people that are thinking about buying this boat come across this channel. I get a lot of questions about it, and that's kind of probably more who this video's geared towards, if anybody. You know, I'll tell you this: if you are thinking about buying this boat, I think that you should absolutely 100% do it. And I don't think you'll regret it. I was talking to Josh today from High Bass Guru. We had a phone call, and we just kind of started talking about the boat and how much we each love the boat. And it's true. Guys, you know, the amount of fish that I've caught in this boat in a year and a half, well, first of all, just the amount of opportunities that I have. For years, I was just beating the bank, you know. I go out on my dad's boat every now and then, but for the most part, I was just beating the bank like many of you guys have or may still be doing. This boat has allowed me so many more opportunities. It gets me out on the water. I have fished probably 6 new bodies of water in the last year and a half that I've never fished before. I've been on Lake Erie in this boat. I've been on Lake St. Clair in this boat. Well, not this particular boat, but the same boat, Josh's boat, which is the same boat. I've fished electric motor only lake by my house, right down the road, that literally has a gravel boat ramp. It's like a 40-acre lake, no dock. You couldn't even launch a fiberglass boat there; it'd sink at the ramp, too heavy. I fished this here. I mean, I've had this boat on so many bodies of water. It's so versatile. It really is. If you want to fish tournaments, you can fish tournaments. If you just want to go hang out with the family, you can do that too. Slap a bimini top on this thing if you want. Throw a radio in there, a cooler in there, and get out there and party. I mean, unless you have a family of 12, I mean, you can put 3, 4, 5 people in this thing. I mean, you're not supposed to, but you're fine. You know, I've had my wife in here, my son in here. We went out and just joyriding and stuff. You know, you can, honestly, I've seen people pull a tube on this boat in videos. You know, it does a lot. Is it the best boat for all those things I'm talking about? No. Is it the best bass fishing boat? No. Is it the best pleasure boat? No. No. But it's a very versatile boat. And it does so many different things. I love it. I love it. And if you're on the fence about buying it, I say go for it. Because like I said, guys, you can fish tournaments out of this thing. I've fished open tournaments out of this thing. The boat don't matter. Fish don't care what boat you're out of, what you're fishing out of. They don't give a crap what boat you're in. You know, they don't care. I truly believe in my heart I could kick a lot of dudes' asses in this boat because I believe I'm a good fisherman, or at least an average fisherman, you know. And I feel like I can compete with a lot of those guys, especially the local guys. I'm not saying everybody. I'm not trying to brag or anything like that, but, you know, it's just, it does the job. Now, I know a lot of people might say, well, the price nowadays for it, though, it's getting a little high. And I get it. But the price of everything's high. I'm sitting on a zero-turn lawnmower right now that I just had to buy brand new. I paid $6,000 for it. For a residential one. Almost $6,000 with taxes. It's not even the commercial one that I wanted. I mean, everything's jacked up. All the prices, gas, everything's out the roof. Yes, this boat might be $17,000 and something now. Probably close to 20 out the door. But all the other boats are high too. The next model up is higher. Some people might say, well, you know, at that price, $20,000, you can get a really nice used fiberglass boat. Bullshit. Show me a nice fiberglass boat for $20,000 that you know has no issues with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could have bought a used boat when I purchased this. I didn't want to buy somebody else's problems. I didn't want to buy somebody else's problems. I wanted a new boat with a new motor. The motor is the most important thing. The motor is absolutely the most important thing. I want to be the one to service it. I want to be the one that knows exactly everything is done. I put the fuel in that thing. I make sure the ethanol is treated in that fuel. You know, I am the one that cleans this thing. I'm the one that hooks all the wiring up. I do all that stuff. So I wanted to be the one that does it. I didn't want to have to put my faith in somebody else. Now, maybe if you know somebody that owns a boat that you know they're taking care of it, then yeah, maybe that is a better option for you. You know, and the boat's not perfect. There's downfalls to it. I wish it was a little wider. Wish it was a little deeper. But dude, I paid like $13,000 for this thing. I think like high 12, like 12.9. I ended up paying like 14.5 or something out the door when it was all said and done. A year and a half, 2 years ago. It's worth it. I made a video a while back when the prices first kind of hiked with the COVID stuff or whatever it was. And I think at the time the boat was listed for 14 something. And I said, is it worth it? And at the time I said no. But that was stupid of me to even say that because it's absolutely worth it. It's absolutely worth it. It's a very versatile boat, guys. Like I said, if you're on the fence about it, just get it and trust it. The thing moves good. It moves good. It'll do 34, 35, 36 miles per hour with full gear in it. You know, some people have 37, 38 mile per hour. You know, it'll do the job. You might, and it comes factory like that. Now, I know there's this stereotype about tracker boats. Tracker makes, you know, low-end boats. Maybe they do. But if you're a handy person, like I consider myself a handy person. I've been in the construction industry for, you know, 16, 17 years. I can fix anything on this boat. You know, I don't touch the motor right now because it's under warranty. But I will at some point. You know, I will at some point. But all my modifications, I did all that myself. Loose fittings, loose wires, I fix it myself. If I bust a weld on it, I'm gonna fix it myself. There's some people out there that might not be as handy. So whenever a problem occurs, then they have to take their boat back to Bass Pro or whoever they bought it from. And then they run the risk of losing their boat for multiple months. I understand that. That does suck. You know, there was quality control issues when I got this boat. Just metal shavings everywhere. I had a loose hose on the bilge pump. It was leaking water. Or I'm sorry, the live well pump. So every time I ran a live well, it would leak water in the back. You know, just little stuff like that. But I just fixed it. No problem. So it does the job. I think it's a great first boat. The best first boat you could probably get, in my opinion. It's especially if you're new to boating. It's easy to launch. It's easy to trailer. It's easy to load. It's a great boat if you're someone that's older and maybe you're retired. It's light. It's easy. It's easy to maneuver. If you're not on the center of the trailer, you just push the damn thing over in the parking lot. Get it on the center. Strap her down. Down the road to go. I can't complain, guys. It's allowed me a lot of opportunities. Will I upgrade one day? Yes, I will. I'll upgrade because it's not perfect. It doesn't do everything I want it to do. You know, at some point I'd like to get something a little bigger for Lake Erie. You know, like I said, I've had this on Lake Erie. Is it the most comfortable ride on Lake Erie? No. But you can get it out there. You watch the weather and you play it right, you can get it out there. So at some point, I'd like to get something bigger, but it's not going to come anytime soon, especially with gas prices. It's not going to happen anytime soon. So I think that's all I really got. Just kind of wanted to ramble on and just tell you guys the truth about the boat, or at least my opinion about it. And my opinion is it's an amazing boat. And I'm fortunate to have it. You know, Josh and I were talking about this at Lake St. Clair. You know, we were kind of talking about the boat as we were fishing, and we were talking about how, you know, we both kind of like to upgrade at some point, right? But then we were just, and Josh said this and kind of put it in perspective, you know how many people out there that would just kill to have this boat? And he's right, because I was one of those people. just a few years ago. I was like, man, I would kill to have that boat right now, standing on a bank fishing, wading in the water. You know, I still like to wade in the rivers, but I would have killed to have this boat. I'm fortunate to have this boat. So if you're on the fence about it, get it. Just do it. I promise you won't regret it. I'm not saying you won't ever want to upgrade, but it's good. It gets you out there, it gets you started, guys. So that's all I got for this video. If you like it, hit the like button, subscribe, help us reach 900 subscribers. We're really close. The goal obviously is 1,000. We're getting there. We're gonna keep grinding. I appreciate y'all staying with me. I appreciate you guys watching this. Everybody stay safe out there, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.